Today, I will be taking us to Benin Republic, where we share a look at 20 businesses anyone can start. Here's a deeper and even more detailed, inept in the sense of exhaustive and granular, explanation for each of the 20 business opportunities in Benin Republic, broken down into business rationale, startup capital estimate, location suitability, target customers, legal requirements, profitability timeline, key success factors, common mistakes to avoid. Like, share, and subscribe. 1. Cashew processing and export. Business rationale. Benin exports about 80% of its cashew raw, missing out on value-added gains. Cashew processing creates jobs and earns forex. Startup capital, $10,000 to $50,000 for equipment and facility. Best locations, Paracu, Jogo, Boico, near farms. Target market, X orders, India, Vietnam. Snack brands, local wholesalers. Legal, register with APIX, obtain phytosanitary certificates. Profit timeline, 6 to 12 months after first harvest. Key success factor, clean processing, consistent grading. Mistakes, poor drying leads to mold. Avoid inconsistent kernel sizes. 2. Maize and cassava farming. Business rationale, huge local demand for food. Cassava is used for gari, fufu, flour. Startup capital, $2,000 to $100,000. Depends on land size. Location, Central Benin, Zobodome, Savalu. Customers, urban markets, food processors, gari producers. Legal, land lease agreement, local agri-cooperative registration. Profit timeline, 4 months for maize, 8 to 10 months for cassava. Key success factor, early planting before rainy season. Mistakes, not spacing crops correctly or missing pest control. Free logistics and transport services. Rationale, Benin is a major re-export center to Niger, Mali, Nigeria. Capital, $10,000 to $30,000. Use truck plus licenses. Location, Cotonou Port, border towns, Malanville, Semekboji. Target, Nigerian traders, exporters, importers. Legal, transport license, port clearance registration. Timeline, profitable in 3 to 6 months with consistent contracts. T success factor, timely delivery and knowing customs rules. Mistakes, bribing without paperwork leads to legal trouble. 4. Tailoring and fashion business. Rationale, Africans invest in fashion, especially for religious and festive occasions. Capital, $500 to $3,000. Machines, fabrics. Location, Cotonou, Porto Novo, near universities. Market, women, youth, students, bridal customers. Legal, register at commune level, local government. Timeline, 1 to 3 months depending on orders. Key factor, trend awareness, neat finishing. Mistakes, delays or using poor quality fabric. 5. Solar energy services. Rationale, most rural homes are off-grid. Even cities have blackouts. Capital, $5,000 to $15,000. Location, rural communes like Dasazume, Abomey. Customers, schools, clinics, farms, households. Import license, electrical compliance. Timeline, break even in 6 to 9 months. Key factor, after-sales maintenance service. Mistakes, overloading batteries or using low-quality panels. 6. Poultry farming. Rationale, chicken and eggs are used daily in Beninese households. Capital, $1,500 to $6,000. 100 to 300 birds. Housing, feed. Location, Suburban Area, Abomey-Calavi, Boicon. Market, hotels, restaurants, egg vendors. Legal, Agricultura Registración Veterinaria Certificata. Timeline, 6 weeks broilers, 5 months layers. Key factor, hygiene and vaccination. Mistakes, overcrowding and poor ventilation. 7. Motorcycle spare parts and repairs. Rationale, 2 out of 3 commuters use bikes, Zemijans. Capital, $2,000 to $5,000. Location, bus parks, transport junctions. Market, courier riders. Legal, trade license from local authority. Timeline, profitable in 1 to 2 months. T factor, quick service and availability of genuine parts. Mistakes, selling fake parts or charging inconsistent prices. 8. Mobile money agent. Rationale, over 60% use mobile money, but bank branches are few. Capital, $300 to $1,000. Location, markets near motor parks. Market, traders, students, workers. Legal, register as an agent with MTN Move. Timeline, 1 month to break even. Key factor, always have cash liquidity. Mistakes, poor record keeping or unsecured cash storage. 9. Fish farming. Rationale, tilapia and catfish are key protein sources. Capital, $2,000 to $7,000. Ponds, fingerlings, feed. Location, near rivers or water sources. Huida, mono. Market, households, markets, restaurants. Legal, agricultura al permito, vet clearance. Timeline, 5 to 6 months. Key factor, proper water quality management. Mistakes, overstocking or not quarantining new fingerlings. 10. Used car dealership. Rationale, Cotonou is West Africa's hub for Tokunbo cars. Capital, $10,000, incluso inventario y transporte. Location, Akpakpa, Minonten, near port. Market, Nigerians, transport firms, individuals. Legal, port clearance, business registration. Timeline, 3 to 6 months to break even. Key factor, knowing marketable car models. Toyota, Honda. Mistakes, importing left-hand drives or accident cars. 11. Herbal and organic products. Rationale, natural healing is embedded in Benin's culture. Location, all towns, especially traditional strongholds. Market, women, the elderly, wellness seekers. Legal, labeling and product approval. Timeline, 2 to 3 months. Key factor, transparent ingredients list. Mistakes, making unverified health claims. 12. Educational center, English, IT, vocational. Rationale, Benin is francophone but values anglais pour trade. Capital, $2,000 to $8,000. Location, cities with universities or trade. Market, students, youth, job seekers. Legal, Ministry of Education license. Timeline, 2 to 4 months. Key factor, flexible class schedules, certificates. Mistakes, outdated curriculum or poorly trained tutors. 13. Printing and photocopying. Rationale, demand from schools, government offices, students. Capital, $1,500 to $3,000. Location, near campuses or courts. Market, students, lawyers, civil servants. Legal, local government license. Timeline, 1 month. Key factor, fast, reliable service. Mistakes, using low-quality toners that damage machines. 14. Mini-mart or supermarket. Rationale, demand for packaged food, toiletries, snacks is rising. Capital, $5,000 to $20,000. Location, urban centers, near schools or housing estates. Market, middle-class families. Legal, retail license, health inspection. Timeline, 4 to 6 months. Key factor, inventory management and security. Mistakes, overstocking perishables, poor shelf layout. 15. Real estate rentals. Rationale, urban migration and expat presence. Capital, $10,000 to $100,000. Location, Calavi, Porto Novo, Cotonou suburbs. Market, students, civil servants, traders. Legal, land documentation, tax clearance. Timeline, 6 to 12 months. Key factor, safe area, clean water access. Mistakes, skipping title verification. 16. Drinking water refill station. Rationale, tap water is unsafe. Bottled water is expensive. Capital, $3,000 to $10,000. Location, densely populated neighborhoods. Market, families, shops, offices. Legal, water quality testing, health certificate. Timeline, 2 to 3 months. Key factor, regular water testing. Mistakes, using untreated or chlorine-only filtration. 17. Cyber Cafe and ICT Hub. Capital, $1,000 to $4,000. Rationale, Internet is not affordable for many. Capital, $2,200 a $4,000. Location, universities, town centers. Market, youth, freelancers, job seekers. Legal, business license, digital tax ID. Timeline, 1 to 2 months. Key factor, reliable internet and electricity. Mistakes, no upsell services like ID printing. 8. Bakery and snack production. Rationale, bread is a staple. Pastries are popular. Capital, $2,500 to $8,000. Location, anywhere with high foot traffic. Market, schools, shops, roadside vendors. Legal food safety permit. Timeline, 1 to 2 months. Key factor, consistent taste and early morning delivery. Mistakes, poor hygiene or inconsistent recipes. 19. Car wash and auto care. Rationale, dusty roads plus prestige cars equals regular cleaning. Capital, $1,500 to $4,000. Location, near fuel stations or busy streets. Market, taxi drivers, private car owners. Legal, environmental and sanitation license. Timeline, 1 month. Key factor, deficient staff and clear pricing. Mistakes, wasting water or damaging car paint. 20. Waste recycling business. Rationale, plastic and cans are discarded daily and can be resold. Capital, $3,000 to $10,000. Location, urban centers with heavy waste generation. Market, recycling factories, Lagos, Lomé. Legal, waste collection license, environmental permit. Timeline, 4 to 6 months. Key factor, partnership with scavengers and city authorities. Mistakes, handling waste without gloves or sorters. Like, share, and subscribe for more beautiful ideas.